We all grew up viewing Monday night just like anybody does, and how cool it is to be able to just sit there back, after work, after school, and watch your teams go at it. So I think when you think back to that and how you were a little kid and a high school player and looking to play those Monday night games, that's what for us adds to the game a little bit, just because how excited your fans and the world can be to watch those games. But the reality of it is once you take the field and once things start going and bullets start flying, it is a football game. But yeah, it's Monday night, and like I said, I think because of that and just because of how we all view Monday night, and we always have, we've been ingrained to see it a little bit differently. That's how we kind of see it too.
Now Matt just said his mother made him go to sleep when he was younger. Were you allowed to stay up?
I mean, I'm sure I had to go to sleep too when I was at some age. Who knows when I stopped having bedtimes and stuff like that. I mean, I know my kids aren't staying up for Monday Night Football, so. Yeah, well, listen, I mean, that's a struggle, throughout the year that you deal with, on both sides of the ball and with multiple players, not just him. Everybody deals with that, and I think the more that I and his teammates can rally around him and remind him of those things, then yeah, it's definitely going to pay benefits in the future, and it definitely starts with me.
Has it been kind of frustrating trying to get on the same page with him and try to make him a more vital part of the offense?
Well, listen, I think this offense, I think as a whole, we've been a little bit frustrated this year. So I think that goes for everybody. We've had, we haven't played as well as we wanted to, and that leads to a little bit of frustration. But we're working through that and trying to get over it as quickly as possible. Mike's been great. Like I said, I think we've all been frustrated at times, and I think we're all doing a good job of handling it, and that's Mike included. I mean, he's been great all year. I think obviously, we were able to get him involved early on in the game on Sunday, and I think the more we can do that with him, definitely the better our team is for it, because he gets energized and and he plays better the rest of the game when we can get him involved early. But that goes for everybody. It really does. The more you can get everybody into the game and really into the flow of everything, if we could do that for everybody right away, that'd be a huge goal accomplished, because we would play that much better, throughout the course of the next 60 minutes. Yeah, it was great, man. It was awesome to see him. You got to give those guys chances to make plays like that, and it was great to see him go up and make that play. And obviously he only had one arm to use, and he was able to get it done. I knew it was a good catch on the field, but I didn't have the vantage point to see exactly what happened. But it was impressive. I hope he would embrace his role. I mean, shoot, he's getting carries, and he's a really talented runner. He hits the hole with speed, and he always has the ability to break one. So we're definitely looking for that down the stretch here, is for a couple of these, short to mid gains, going for some pretty long ones and maybe some touchdowns to break the games open for us. So it'll be exciting to watch those for sure. Well, listen, anytime you have a guy like Ronnie and a guy like his talents out in the field there, and you have to switch guys around. I mean, the first thing is obviously you have to switch guys around, and you have to take guys out of their position, and ask them to do a little bit more than they're used to, just because they're in a different spot on the field, and then you couple that with the fact that that your first round draft pick type talent isn't out there. It definitely all adds up. So well, it's been interesting, man. Terrell came into this league as a very young guy, and even when I got here, he was still, he's one of the young guys on the team, even though he had quite a few years in the league. So to watch him the last 10 years go from that guy to now one of the older guys on the team, and really one of the mature voices in the locker room, has just been it's been pretty cool to watch.